working in Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering in MLR Institute of Technology. And today we are going to discuss about magnetic scalar and magnetic vector potential. So let's start. We have seen in electrostatics that there will be a scalar electric potential V, which is related to electric field intensity E. And the formula, which we have already covered in the previous sessions, this formula gives us the relation between scalar electric potential and field intensity, which is given by E is equals to negative gradient of V, right? So the question is, are there any potentials in magnetic field also? That we will find out today, right? So in case of magnetic field, there are two types of potentials which can be defined as scalar magnetic potential and the other one is vector magnetic potential. Scalar magnetic potential is denoted by Vm and vector magnetic potential is denoted by A bar, right? So to define this scalar and vector magnetic potential, we are going to use two vector identities which are listed as the properties of curl, right? And what are those two identities? We will see here. Del cross del V is equals to 0, where V is the scalar quantity. This is the first identity which we are going to use. Another identity is del cross A is equals to 0, means divergence of curl of a vector is equals to 0. As I already told, A bar is equals to vector, right? So every scalar potential means V and every vector potential A must satisfy these two identities, right? So let's discuss scalar and vector potential one by one. First, we'll discuss about scalar magnetic potential. Okay. So, if Vm is the scalar magnetic potential, then it must satisfy equation number 1. Which equation number 1? This equation number 1 means curl of gradient of V is equals to 0. So, this we will write in terms of Vm. So, del cross del of Vm is equals to 0, right? But the scalar magnetic potential, which is related to magnetic field intensity, is H is equals to minus del Vm. Now we will put this into this equation and this becomes del cross minus H is equals to 0, right? Since del cross H is equals to 0. But also we know that del cross H is equals to J, right? Means J is equals to 0, right? So there is some conflict here. So we can say that scalar magnetic potential Vm can be defined for the source free region only, where J, what is J here? Current density. So scalar magnetic potential Vm can be defined for source free region where J is equals to 0. So ultimately we can write it as H is equals to negative gradient of Vm only for J is equals to 0, right? Also we have got one formula in case of electric field. There was a relation between E and field and potential. In the same way we can write down magnetic scalar potential and the formula will be Vm B is equals to minus integration of H dot dl, right? For a specific path, and here we are taking this path as V to A, or you can take A to B also. So V is equals to minus integration of H dot dl. This is scalar magnetic potential. Now we'll discuss about vector magnetic potential, right? So vector magnetic potential, as we already discussed, is denoted by A bar and it will be measured in Weber per meter. And it has to satisfy that second number of equation, means divergence of curl of vector is equals to 0. So this can be written as del dot del cross A is equals to 0. But we already know like divergence of B is equals to 0, right? Therefore, we can write B is equals to del cross A, right? Means here in place of this we have put this one. So this will become B is equals to del cross A. So the curl of vector magnetic potential is flux density, right? According to this formula. Now del cross H is equals to J. We have already known this. In place of H, we can put B upon mu naught because B is equals to mu H, right? So for free space, we can write del cross B upon mu naught is equals to J. And this becomes del cross B is equals to mu naught J, where J is the current density. And this can also be written as, because B is equals to del cross A, in place of B, we can write del cross A. So this formula becomes del cross A is equals to mu naught J. Again, we will use one vector identity to express left hand side. We can write it as, this formula is actually del cross curl of any vector is equals to gradient of divergence of that vector minus Laplacian of that vector. So in the same way we have written, and that will be equals to mu naught J. And then J we can write it as, we will multiply this mu naught in the second side, it will become 1 upon mu naught del cross A, or we can write it as 1 upon mu naught. This formula means we can use this formula as well as this formula, right? So if the vector magnetic potential is known, then current density J can be obtained, right? And for defining A, the current density is not required to be 0. So this was about vector magnetic potential and scalar magnetic potential. And I hope this was useful. Thank you so much.